Hi everyone, Daisy here again with another layout. Today I am playing along with the Scraptember series with Laura and the Scrappy Sisters, also known as Katie and Jess, and they are doing 30 days of different challenges and things, and I am playing along today, which is the cut file challenge. So I am using two cut files actually for this layout, and this is part of my stash kit. These are some cut files that I cut a while ago, and I put them in a drawer and have not used them, so I pulled them out and decided to use them, and I'm actually using them together to create this layout. So the two cut files I'm using is just a plain heart. I don't think it's from anywhere. And then the second one is that love with the like flowers around it. That one was designed by B Valiant, I think her name is, and it's on her blog for free. It's something I downloaded a couple years ago, so I think it's still there, just in case you're looking for it. But I am using my stash kit, like I said, and I have this little scrap of paper here. This is from Heidi Swapp Art Walk, and I am going to be using that to just back the word love that's in the center of that cut file. And I'm going to go from there. So this month I'm trying to use a lot of boy photos. So I am going to put a boy photo on this, even though I am using pink. But again, I don't really have a problem with that. There's, no reason for me that you can't use pink with boys. So I'm going to be using kind of a mixture of this pink color and like black and white kind of. So it does end up being a pretty monochromatic kind of layout. And I'm sorry, this is taking me forever. I don't know why I left it all in. And of course my head is in there. But yeah, oh well. What are you going to do, right? So I'm just going to back this cut file, and then I'm going to set it kind of inside of the other cut file. I was thinking I would use some fun foam, but then I decided no, I want to do some stitching around it with using my sewing machine. I'm sorry, I have not scrapped in a while. Like, I have been really sick. Not with anything like bad, but all last week I slept like 12 hours a day. I just was really not feeling well, and then I had a migraine, and it just, yeah, seemed like it was never gonna end. But so I feel kind of like out of the loop on both scrapbooking and doing voiceovers, so I apologize. But anyhow, I'm going to get that kind of centered. I only put glue around the outside edge of the heart cut file because I am going to use my sewing machine. I tried to offset the glue so that it wasn't right on the edge, because if you have ever used a sewing machine on your layouts, glue and your needle are a bad combination. So I tried to make it so where I was going to stitch didn't have glue. And I'm going to stitch around the outside of the heart, and I'm going to go around that 3 times just using a straight stitch. I am using a stitch length of either 3.5 or 4. Just because I like my stitches to be a little bit longer, otherwise they tend to just look like a bunch of holes popped in your paper. And also, yeah, I guess just to make the stitch more defined is really why I make it longer. And I'm just using a regular needle, and this is a needle that I definitely need to change because it does have glue from a previous project on it, but I haven't gotten around to it, so we just go with it. And I'm just using some white thread because I really want this like white on white kind of thing I have going on here. Even the pink I use is pretty muted, so. And then I decided I need to stitch around the outside edge, and I'm just going to go 1 time around. Again, trying to avoid the glue, but it always happens that I hit it, but that's all right. And I do backstitch on my pages. That locks your stitch in place because I find they do tend to pull out. So if you don't do that, your stitches will sometimes, if it gets caught on something, it'll start to, you know, rip the stitch out of your paper, and I don't like that, so I do backstitch on mine just to avoid that from happening. So I pulled out these bits. These are from the, what collection? The Fifth and Monaco die cut pack, and the pink was the perfect color to go with this Heidi Swap art walk paper, and I pulled out some black and white and then some gold little bits. I am going to add this one little pop of this kind of, I don't know, turquoise color behind my photo, and that's a photo of my son Aiden when he was probably maybe 18 months. No, he might have been even younger than that. 9 months maybe? Yeah, I think he's 9 months here. And it's just his beautiful face with his chubby little cheeks. It's just so cute. I miss them being little, and at the same time I don't at all. If you have kids, I'm sure you understand. The struggle is real. You don't want them to grow up, but at the same time, it's like, let's move on with this already. So Aiden is going to be 18 in February. So this is a big difference. And I have been like struggling with that, you know, mom of an adult thing. I am not ready for it at all. So yeah, and these pictures don't help because they make me like remember when he was tiny. So anyhow, yeah. And I'm just going to put that down in the left-hand bottom corner, and then I'm going to create kind of a cluster around that. I did pull out that black and white floral print tag, so I wanted to put some twine in it, and I pull out some twine that has like gold thread through it, just because I am going to add a little bit of gold, so I thought that would work really well. And I'm layering up this label, and then this beautiful word. The beautiful is in gold foil. Because he was beautiful. He still is beautiful. He does not smell nearly as nice now. I'm still waiting for that like point when teenage boys, you know, start to care about what they smell like. That happens, right? That's a thing, isn't it? But yeah. So just have these couple of flowers I'm going to put around there because they were the right color. And I have other flowers on there, so why not? I do cut the leaves off because the leaves are kind of not matching. I left that one little one on there, but I'm going to add a little bit of this tag over here as well, just to kind of carry that black and white over. And then I'm going to add another cluster up here with this like phrase that says always and forever. And then I'm going to add some little scraps of like the remaining pink paper and the black and white tag up there. And I'm going to come in and add some a gold bow from the Maggie Holmes Sweet Story collection, and then also some sequins from Spiegel Mom Scraps. So if you haven't already, head on over and check out Laura and the Scrappy Sisters channel. I think there's a couple other guests also for today, so I will have links for their videos as well. I was trying to look that up to see who else was on this day with me, but I can't, of course, I can't find it. So, but anyway, I will have links down below for everybody else who's participating. And then I hope you enjoyed this video and are inspired to create something great. And check out the Scraptember series that is going on. They have lots of great prompts and there's so much inspiration. So yeah, I want to thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye!